Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a 12 by 12 layout and it will be featuring products from InLoveArts. Now they've contacted me recently to ask me to do another collab with them, and since I have done collabs previously with them and love their products and would definitely recommend the products, I of course said yes. Now I'll go ahead and add the links to all of these items down in my description box if you wanted to go ahead and check them out. And they're offering my subscribers a discount code as well. So if you do make purchases, be sure to use that discount code. Now I am going to give you guys a look at the products I received, and if you wanted to go ahead and skip to the process part of this video for my 12 by 12 layout, I'll add the timestamp down in my description box so you can skip this part if you would like. So I went ahead and got those leaf dies, and I love that set because there are so many different variety of leaves on there, and I will be using that on my layout today. And here I'll also be using these border dies, and I actually just use one of these design, but I'll give you guys a look at all of the designs on that border die set once I cut it out. I also went ahead and got these vellum stickers, and there's quite a bit in this package. I'm just going to give you guys a really quick look at some of them, and they come in the gold and the black. And I got these to use in a junk journal project that I'm going to be starting really soon. I also went ahead and got some more vellum stickers that have a more of a vintage look to it, which I'll show you guys next. And you'll notice that they're really great for junk journals as well. So you'll notice with all of these vellum stickers, you do get multiples of each design, and here you'll see that these have a more of a vintage look. And you'll see me dig into the bottom just to get to those butterflies, which I absolutely love. And I really love these birds as well. So you can definitely use these vellum stickers on your scrapbook layouts and your traveler's notebooks, not only on an art journal layout or junk journals. And I love that they are stickers. There's already adhesive on the back of them. So here I also grabbed these Vellum Sheets, and I love the designs on these, and I actually use one of these today on my layout. So I'll give you guys a really quick flip through all of the ones that you get in this package. These vellum sheets are 6 by 6, and in the store you can find these in other designs than the ones I'm showing you guys right now. Now I also picked up the 6 by 6 paper pad that you're looking at right now, and I absolutely love the colors in this paper pad, and you'll notice that they can work for either a boy or a girl layout, and I am going to be using this one on my project today. So you can see you do get 2 sheets of each design, and they are single-sided, and it's the same with this paper pack as well. Now this paper pack I got specifically to do a project for my daughter, and I will be sharing that project here on my channel, and I do plan on doing a mini album, sort of a brag book, using these pattern papers. Now, if you are not already a subscriber to my channel, I hope you take a look around today. And if you like what you see, be sure to click that subscribe button and also click on the notification bell. That way you'll know once I post new videos. So up next, I will give you guys a look at those border dies, and I kept them all together to run them through my Cuttlebug, as you can see here. But you can definitely pull them apart and use one at a time. And you can see that one has a little embossed look on it, and you can join these together to create a longer border, of course. Now there you can see I have a little trick for getting them out of the metal die by using some washi tape, and that works really well. So here I'm going to begin working on my layout, and I am using those yellow pattern papers on my background in a center banner straight across, and I match up the pattern straight across, but you do notice the seam a little bit, but that will be covered up by another pattern paper in just a few moments. Now this pattern paper, these florals are so busy, you barely notice that they are joined in the center. And I'll go ahead and add a border of those florals to the top and the bottom. And here I'm adding in some washi tape as well. And that is from my stash, and I'll add that to the top and bottom as well. First, I wanted to leave those 3 photos all joined together like they are right now, but they just did not work well on this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them apart, and then I will go ahead and mat them on some of that vellum that I showed you guys before. Now, once I add them to the vellum, I will add the vellum to my background, but I'll only add adhesive behind the photos, and that way you won't see any adhesive through the vellum itself. So I'm going to add a lot of gold to this layout today, which will stand up really well against all of those busy florals that you're seeing right now. And I'm going to begin by adding in my title. And I did grab these word phrases from my stash. I'll go ahead and add them down below. And my title will say, Making Memories Together. Now on that sticker sheet, there are also some florals and some hearts, which I will go ahead and add to this layout. Now here you can see the border die that I punched out earlier, and I'm going to add that to the lower part of this layout, right on that washi strip. And I'll just add some to the right side as well, so it looks as though that border strip is going straight across the bottom. And here to bring in some of that to the top, I'll add it to the top left and create a cluster there as well. So here I'm adding in some word phrases, and these are in that rose gold color that I used for my title. And next up, I will add in a puffy heart, and this is from crepe paper, and I've been slowly going through this package and I just have one left to use. So now I'm going to use those leaves, and at first I thought I would use the white side of it, but it was just a bit too bold. It just stood out a bit too much, so I'm going to just use them on the green side of the paper, and I'm going to add those into the clusters I've created. Now later on I do go in and add some more leaves just to balance things out a bit, but for now I'm adding these in, and I will also move that heart in just a few moments, you'll notice. Now the photos that I'm documenting today are of myself and my daughter, and actually I'm just in one of the photos, but these were taken on a trip to the mall where we had lunch together and did a little bit of shopping. And I really love how this layout is coming together, but that little cluster to the top left I felt needed to stand out just a little bit more. So up next, I will go ahead and add in that black wood grain pattern paper from the paper pad. And I'm going to snip off the excess right here. I'm also going to add a bit of that into the cluster to the lower right as well as the lower left. And I do go in and add a cluster to the top right of my photos in just a few moments, and I will add some of that there as well. But first up, I'm gonna go ahead and mat this on some black cardstock. So here I am gonna remove a 1/4 inch of that right side as well as the top, and here I matted it on that black cardstock. Now I'm gonna add some gold splatters using some Liquitex acrylic ink, and the color that I'm using is iridescent gold. And this is where I add that cluster into the top right corner. So here I'm gonna pull in a little bit of that floral paper to the center part of my layout using that little strip above my photo. And here I'm also adding in that black wood grain as well. Now you can see here the top and bottom border is very bold. So just to have a little bit more attention to the center part of the layout and to my clusters and photos, I'm gonna add a little bit more of that acrylic ink in iridescent gold, but I'm using the dropper this time. So I'm adding some really big blobs on my layout. They're not too big that they are distracting, but they definitely bring your attention to the center part of this layout. And here's my finished layout. I hope you guys enjoy the process. I really do love how it turned out. And don't forget, if you are making any purchases at the InLoveArts store today, don't forget to use that discount code in my description box. So I want to thank you all for watching, and until my next video, bye.